Hello, I'd like to welcome you to a special episode of Inside Audition tonight. Tonight we're going to be showing some of Alpha Omega Performing Arts Ministry's presentation, Creation's Call.
In conclusion, I'd like to read this article to you. The creation evolution question is, after all, not merely a trivial issue that concerns only biologists on the one hand or religious people on the other, that there are two opposing basic worldviews. Consequently, it is, or should be, a concern to everyone. One of these two worldviews, evolution, assumes that the origin of the universe can be explained solely by time, chance, and continuing natural process innate in the various structure of matter and energy. Creation maintains that it must have been created by processes which are not continuing as natural processes in the present, therefore pointing to a creator. For your assignment, if you should choose...
Give me an N, give me an O, assignment, yay!
Sit down.
If you do not choose, your grades will self-destruct.
I, for one, anticipate investigating these two enigmatic opposing theories.
Excellent, Wendell. We'll be doing that. You may pick evolution or creation for your assignment in 500 words or more.
500 words.
It's true, and your assignment is due on Monday.
I have an away game on Saturday and a doubleheader on Sunday.
Mary,
Just what is this creation science the newspapers keep writing about?
let's wait until Monday, and we'll listen to your articles. We'll be debating that. Wendell?
But is there really conclusive scientific proof for this creation theory?
Well, that's what I'm hoping you're going to look into.
As you well know, the atomic structure of a molecule is highly sophisticated, and when you combine it with the quantum theory, as researched by Albert Einstein.
Mary?
Isn't creation just a religious belief, as evolutionists claim?
Not anymore. The scientific community is now acknowledging it. Class, you are dismissed.
Come on, girls. Class is over. We have our assignments. Let's go.
As a matter of fact, it ended precisely 4 minutes and 39.6 seconds ago.
You mean I'm however many minutes late you said for track? I'm out of here.
Buzz, I'd like to see you.
Man, 500 words or more.
I'll take 500. Yeah, you're right. But don't forget to count the little words like and, a, the, for.
And don't forget words like for sure, and no duh. Bambi, you're practically a genius.
Yes, of extraordinarily diminished capacity. Anyway, to maintain a serious equilibrium, I'm going to publish my discourse on secular evolution, or the Big Bang Theory, for those with lesser intellects. I must be expeditious in getting to the library. I just hope Miss Callahan won't mind if I write a 2,000 or 3,000 word essay.
Geek.
Buzz, what did Miss Callahan want?
Nothing. She just wants me to stay after school on Monday. Anyway, Wendell, Joe Hart took this class 2 years ago. He probably still has his papers. That guy saves every paper he's ever written. He knows sooner or later I'll have to buy them from him. I'll pay him extra just to change a few words here and there. No one will ever know the difference.
I think Joe only got a C+ on that paper.
Whoa, excellent. I could definitely handle that. I only need a C to play football this fall.
Guys, I have my own theory about how I personally evolved.
What? Where from? Speak, oh great bimbo. I mean, Bambi.
Hey, she's my friend. Only I can make fun of her like that. Okay, millions of years ago, the blonde monkeys were sitting in a circle doing their nails, when suddenly a fashion magazine fell right into the center of their group. And they were in awe for sure, when they saw the miracles of makeup. And they said, hey girls, let's get it together and go to Macy's for the coolest clothes ever. So after millions of years of totally radical clothes and awesome makeup, they evolved into me. Isn't it the most, to say the least?
For sure.
Was that a put down?
Never. That theory is unbelievably amazing.
No, it's not. It's evolution.
More like imagination.
Hey, my idea makes as much sense as that Dagwood theory of evolution.
That's Darwin.
Dagwood Darwin? What's the diff? The guy says the whales came out of the ocean and evolved into cows. That's because both are mammals? Well, these girls, they were former whales. But, now they're cows. But, their name isn't mammal, it's...
Bambi, use your brain!
You mean think? Sorry. For sure, sure. I tried that before, and it gives me a major headache. In fact, I feel like I need a Motrin, like, right now. This is totally way too much.
Motrin for Miss Blonde Monkey.
Stop it, Wendell. At least she has a theory. Hey, if you guys, like, kind of choose to believe my theory that, like, God made everything, like, you can believe me then. Because, like, anything is better than, like, having to face that God is our creator. Like, I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid. I think, ouch, thinking, Motrin, quake, Motrin. Hey, we're progressive in our thinking. I mean, we explore all sides of the issues. Everything's possible. Except, of course, Christianity. We scream for First Amendment rights, for pornography and anti-U.S. sentiments. Don't you dare say a prayer.
What about you, Faith? You've been really quiet through all of this. Are you going to wait for creation or evolution? I'm going to call my paper theistic evolution so I can take both sides.
You mean no side. The usual Tammy says yes and no to the question. You always try to please everyone all the time. For once, pick a side. Think for yourself.
She said think, make her stop.
So, Faith, what are you going to do?
Well, if Faith here has a brain like I hope she does, she will love to come to the library with me as we research the evidence in the geological strata, the fossil records, and carbon dating. We can't forget that carbon dating. So, what about it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I can't seem to grasp the idea that we came from the Big Bang in the first place. I mean, how did all those something evolve from nothing? I mean, it just seems illogical when you think of all the beautiful things around you. Like the trees and the birds and the butterflies and even the bugs. I mean, did you know that an ant, it can carry 4 times its own weight?
Hey, birds fly better than our airplanes, and they don't crash land because of a mid-engine failure or explosions. And they flew way before man did.
Speaking of flying, I have track practice. I'm gone. See ya.
So you're going to dare write a paper on creation? Some people won't like that. Good luck.
You're gonna need it.
Like, no duh.
And it's going to be so stimulating researching evolution. I mean, once Copernicus discovered that the Earth revolved around the sun, it turned the scientific community upside down. And it set the stage for Charles Darwin's great scientific discovery, evolution.
Not discovery, a theory, Wendell. Evolution is a theory.
Oh, really? Well, read your high school science books. Or make that grammar school. Evolution is presented as fact. Maybe the word theory is thrown in there, but it's more than obvious to anyone who can read.
Well then, why are we debating creation versus evolution in our papers for class? Explain that, Wendell.
Well,
I agree with Wendell. What? You're all staring at me. You understood Wendell? Like, for sure. I've had a headache for, like, the past, like, few days. I was looking at the pictures in, like, my little sister's science book, and they were, like, way cool. But, like, now I'm really confused because of what Faith is saying.
Wow, that's brilliant.
yeah, for a paramecia brain.
Stop it, you guys. Bambi's heart is in the right place. She just needs a little help.
No duh.
Buzz, I thought you had practice.
I did. It was canceled.
Bambi, do you know what I found when I started to look for scientific truth?
Money to copy someone else's paper?
No. And I think we all know that Columbus had the faith and courage to prove differently. Science thought that the world was flat. As a matter of fact, for years all science knew that the world was flat. But Columbus, he believed that the earth was round. And the Bible says it too. And he believed it, and then he proved it.
Go Columbus!
Now,
Yay!
Faith, don't go too far with this line of thinking, or you'll be labeled an extremist. I'm going to write that God, whoever he or she, or it may be, the power is greater than we know, set the whole evolution thing in motion. That kind of thinking should make everyone happy.
How about some scientific facts?
How about the truth? What is the truth? I can't seem to find it.
Well, where are we supposed to find it? Hidden under a bed somewhere? Just buy someone else's paper. Make life easier.
No! Not if you research diligently like I have.
Yeah, but did you really look at both sides equally and fairly?
Good point. Like, really good point. Like, whatever Faith says rocks. Like, she's so cool.
say God made everything. They say it happened all by chance. They take everything by faith. I got to see the fact. I don't know how you can believe in something you can't see. I need to see, I need to know. I've got to see it scientifically. Evolution. I believe that's the way I got here. Evolution. Doesn't everyone feel this way? Evolution. Fact is proven scientifically. Evolution. At least that's what they say. Big Bang, it happened that way a billion years ago. A red-hot ball, it cooled down and allowed for us to be. One day, some chemicals formed, the start of you and me. From tiny living cells, became creatures, became life. Evolution. I believe that's the way I got here. Evolution. Everyone feel this way. Evolution. Fact is proven scientifically. Evolution. At least that's what they say. Scientists say we came from a monkey, and I believe it's true. I know they haven't found the missing link or proved it to be true. But I bet someday they're gonna find it, and then you see it my way. Just wait, you'll see, they're gonna prove it scientifically. Evolution. I believe that's the way I got here. Evolution. Doesn't everyone feel this way? Evolution. The fact is proven scientifically. Evolution. At least that's what they say.
So now what?
Well, to start with, almost all evolutionists are atheists in their faith.
Atheism isn't a faith.
Yes, it is. It takes faith to deny what most people claim is real, namely God.
Good point.
I never realized that.
And the point is?
Well, if you don't believe in God, you're going to have to prove creation wrong, one way or another. You're going to have to look hard to explain it all away.
Charles Darwin was the best thing for scientists.
Who can't or won't believe in God?
Fine, fine. So what? Where's the proof, Faith? The proof and the facts.
Well, evolutionists were scientifically embarrassed by Brandon Carter presenting the anthropic principle at the Worldwide Conference in the early 70s. To put it simply, the whole universe is geared towards sustaining the life of mankind.
Cool. That's neat.
I need to have the proof and I need to have the facts.
Okay, all seemingly unrelated constants in physics, they have one strange thing in common. They have exactly what is needed to produce and keep us alive. The whole universe is governed by these constant laws. It's all geared for us.
Wow.
It's just a coincidence.
No, any tinkering with a gravitational constant in relation to electromagnetism, it would make the stars way too hot or way too cold to allow any life on Earth. Just one little snitch of difference.
So is that all?
There's lots more. Like the weakening of the nuclear strong force, it would make the stars too hot or too cold. And it would give us a universe consisting of only hydrogen. Or then if you reverse the situation, only helium. And the list goes on. But I mean, even if evolution were true, where do we get the flowers? I mean, they don't fit in the theory of evolution.
Oh, Faith, that's like way cool.
You have lost it, Faith.
Faith, you've ruined your reputation. You can lose all of your friends.
I'd like to see those books you've been reading.
Book.